Okay, what's going on, everybody? My name is Mangg. Welcome back to Mangg Plays the Best Games of All Time. And last time we were on the arcade with Joust, but this time we're back on the Atari. Yes, the Atari was some hot shit, but it didn't have an abundance of games that stood the test of time, apparently. Just looking over the list, is what I'm saying. There's not that many Atari games on here. Um, there's only two Atari 2600 games. One we looked at back in 1980. That was Adventure, which was pretty cool, pretty influential, pretty important stuff. And this time we're looking at Pitfall, also pretty influential, important stuff. Um, Notably, this was the best-selling game on the Atari 2600 that was not an arcade port. So Pac-Man was the best-selling, followed by Space Invaders, followed by Donkey Kong, interestingly enough, and then Pitfall. And then more arcade games that we've looked at, Frogger, Asteroids, Defender, and then the other one that was not an arcade port was E.T. the Extraterrestrial. um, so yeah, Pitfall, very important because this is like the prototypical side-scrolling platformer. It's not actually scrolling in any sense, but it's meant to evoke that. It's like a flip screen kind of thing where once you hit the right edge of the screen will kind of change and you'll be bumped back to the left side of the screen. So it's meant to be like you're scrolling, but it's not a smooth scroll. It's like a flip. Um, and you have a jump. So you're jumping on stuff, you're swinging on vines, there's dangers you have to avoid, you're collecting treasures. I mean, it's really like the first big platformer as far as we consider it. I mean, Donkey Kong was like the first major game to include jumping and platforms like that. But Pitfall, much closer to what we think of when we think of like a platforming game. Um, yeah, I mean, there's not much else to say. Let's just get into it. Um, the game consists of 255 connected screens of jungle, which is pretty impressive. The goal is to collect 32 treasures within a 20-minute time period. It's sort of odd to have time periods in there, but you have it. Um, there are 8 of each treasure type: bags of money, gold and silver bars, diamond rings. You have 3 lives. You lose points if you fall into a hole. Okay. It says that traveling through the tunnels underneath you is necessary to collect all the treasures within the time limit. So that's going to be a factor. If we can go down there, we probably want to, but there's scorpions, and there's brick walls that stop our progress and so on. All right, let's just do it. And there you go. I mean, look at that nice little shit. I lost points. The nice running animation. Fuck! You do lose points. You lose a lot of points for getting hit by a log, but I don't think you die. Scorpion down there. Fuck. And there you go. There's our music. Oh, fuck. You have to press down. Shit! You have to press down to get off the... Why would you not press jump? Nice. Alright, crocodiles. There we go. That's so cruel, man. Shit. Alright, let's go down here. Scorpion, watch out! Fuck! Come on. Is that even possible? Alright, well. You start again. Yeah, I mean, aside from some bullshit and having to press down to get off the vine, I mean, everything going on here is like really easy to understand if you've played modern platformer game, you know, or Super Nintendo stuff. Alright, there you go. You really gotta push it. You gotta push it! Fuck! Oh, come on, that's dumb shit ass. So that's what I mean with the bullshit. Also bullshit, but at least it puts me on the left side. Man, it's easy to lose points. Fuck it. Oh, we got a rattlesnake. Watch out now. Okay. Oh my god. There we go, we got treasure! Fuck! Oh my god! What the fuck? So yeah, I mean there's NES hard and then there's fucking Atari hard. And I mean you'd go out and you'd spend $60 or whatever. And this would be your game, you know? And then you would just play it again and again and again and again and again and again until you got... Are these things not randomized? Am I an idiot? No, that was a different screen. How does that work? Right, they're not randomized, but if you go underground, you go to a different screen. It's very strange. Alright. So yeah, I mean, you would just get better and better and better and better until you could beat it, and then you'd play it some more. And that's how you get your money's worth. Oh, I'm gonna fuck it. Yep, I knew it. You really gotta... So now I could go this way. Fuck. No, I don't think that's right. I'm not sure. I don't know how you get so many treasures. Go down here. Okay, I mean, sure. God damn it. Yeah, I was curious because last time when we were playing Joust, I looked at that magazine from '96 that had their top 100 games, And they had a lot of sort of like old ass picks on there. They had Defender on there, they had Asteroids on there, they had Joust on there, they had Donkey Kong. I mean, they had a lot of these like classic games from this era. Pitfall was not on there. They would rather play Snake Game. Fuck. Than Pitfall. Fuck me, dude. Oh my god. Yeah, I don't think Pitfall has held up in the same way that like Galaga has, or Tempest, or Joust, or Donkey Kong. The evolution of this genre has just been too clear, and like, you know, even within a few years of this, you're seeing like vast improvements to this formula. So, yeah, I mean, certainly influential and important, impressive for the time and all, but shit, dude. Fuck me! You just miss your jump by a little bit. Go fuck yourself. Oh, and then you jump too far and you go right off into the water, and I hate it. I don't know how you're getting 32 treasures. It's insane. Campfire. Do I walk into it? I mean, what did I expect? I thought maybe it would give me a life back. Yeah, so I don't know. It's playable, I guess, but barely. It's a game that I don't think provides immediate fun the same way that a lot of arcade games do. I mean, this is a game that really demanded your time of just getting better back in 1982. And no one in today's age is going to invest that kind of time in, like, the original platformer. When there's just so many things that are frustrating and annoying about it that, you know, countless games have done better. So, yeah, I would say absolutely not. Is Pitfall one of the best games of all time? That is ludicrous. And I think we need to look up some articles about people that say it is. And I don't know, it seems a little unfair for Wikipedia to be using sources from like 96 when talking about the best games of all time. Right? Because, like, what if they used a source from 1984? It's like, that's not really relevant. But I guess, see, and that's the thing when you use the phrase of all time. If you think of the list differently and you say these are the best games of 1982, like, all right, yeah, Pitfall probably was one of the best games of 1982. I don't doubt it. But that's not the list. I mean, that isn't what the list is. It's not, because there are some games missing that absolutely were some of the best games of that year. I don't know what I'm doing. Fuck. I mean, you're gonna tell me that the original Metroid? Fuck! The original Metroid was not one of the best games of the year of its release. It's outrageous. Fuck me! It's so stupid. Fuck you. I feel like you have to just memorize all 255 screens, and then you can beat it. Because otherwise, if you don't memorize it, you go down here, and then you have to go all the way. This is absurd. This is really just an entire fuck you to the player. That's what this is. Yeah, alright, thank you. Just kill me. Alright, let's look at Pitfall here. G4 TV's top 100 games from 2012. They're listing Pitfall. Okay, and number 100, you have Pong. You know what that tells me? That is purely there out of just respect. That's it. It's like, well, we can't have a best games list of all time without Pong. It's the original game, right? So just put it at 100 because it's there. For many, Pong was the first competitive multiplayer experience, solidifying Pong as one of the top video games of all time. That's not how it fucking works! And then at 99, you have Words with Friends. God damn it, this list is already fucked. There, Pitfall's at 98. All right, you want to hear it? I'm sure you're dying to hear what the G4 TV wrote about Pitfall and why it deserves to be at number 98 on the top 100 video games of all time. Pitfall was released in 1982 and has sold over 4 million copies to date. It is the second best-selling game for the Atari 2600. Gamers take the role of Pitfall Harry as he navigates through a jungle to collect 32 treasures in 20 minutes. Along the way, he faces crocodiles, quicksand, and you guessed it, pits. Over the years, Pitfall has been released on numerous consoles, but it's the Atari 2600 cartridge that holds a place in our hearts. It's like fucking like Bart Simpson's report or whatever on it was like, I don't even remember what he was doing. It was like his report on Iberia or something like that, and he's just like, it's a country in the Middle East, and their major export is corn. They are good. That is all. It was just like nonsense, just like three facts about the country. Um, that's what this feels like. It's like you listed just like four facts about the game, and then say it holds a place in your heart. Fucking brilliant. Okay, what the fuck? Top 98 greatest video games ever made. This is from 2013 from Gaming Bolt. 94 is Oblivion. Now, are you telling me that you're going to put Pitfall ahead of Oblivion? Arkham Asylum 89, Metroid Prime 87. Am I just smoking crack here? What is happening? Red Alert 2, Assassin's Creed 2, Braid, Halo Reach, Gears of War, Call of Duty 2, God of War, Uncharted 2. I mean, what? Did I just get pranked or something? Fallout, Planescape Torment. You're saying Pitfall is better than Planescape Torment and Baldur's Gate 2? Portal 2? Final Fantasy 7 at 40? Miss Pac-Man at 36? Say Miss Pac-Man's better than Final Fantasy 7, Baldur's Gate 2, Oblivion? What? What is happening? Diablo 2? No. Pitfall's not actually going to be on this list, right? This is a prank list or something. Donkey Kong at 15? Doom at 10? Pac-Man is higher than Doom? The original Prince of... Fucking Pitfall is at 7! Pitfall is at 7. Released by Activision in 1982, Pitfall was the second best-selling game made for the Atari 2600. The player must maneuver through a maze-like jungle to recover 32 treasures in a 20-minute time period, while avoiding numerous hazards, including pits and quicksand. So why was it a success? Because it arguably formed the essence of the modern platformer and even more arguably presented the earlier blueprint for games like Tomb Raider and Uncharted. The fact that it was longer than most games at the time didn't hurt. I feel like I'm fucking losing my mind making these videos and just looking at this shit. I don't know. Are they being paid? Is Atari just like funneling money into all these things just to jerk off Pitfall and Missile Command? I don't get it. Am I that much of like a zoomer or something? I don't know. Can anyone comment on this? Am I wrong? Am I the one that is wrong? Like, should I really be respecting Pitfall way more than this? Are there actually people out there that think that Pitfall is a better game than Doom? I mean, even just right there. Is there anyone out there on the planet that thinks Pitfall's a better game than Doom? Apparently, Rohan Phillip for Gaming Bolt does think that. He also thinks that Pitfall's better than Half-Life 2. What else? Earthbound, Secret of Mana, Street Fighter 2, Mario Kart 64, Warcraft 2, Diablo 2, StarCraft, Metal Gear Solid, Final Fantasy 7, Portal 2, Resident Evil 4, Halo, Baldur's Gate 2, Wind Waker, Planescape Torment, Star Fox 64, Counter-Strike, Knights of the Old Republic, Silent Hill 2, Fallout, GoldenEye, Shadow of the Colossus, Super Mario 64, Secret of Monkey Island, Skyrim, God of War 2, Mass Effect 2, Symphony of the Night, Uncharted 2, God of War, what else? Assassin's Creed 2, Mass Effect 3, Metroid Prime, Red Dead Redemption, Arkham Asylum, Dragon Age Origins, Oblivion, Dishonored, Devil May Cry 3. Pitfall is better than all of that fucking bullshit. I don't know. I'm losing my mind. And like we're almost there. All right, we're almost out of like this like boomer era of gaming. You know, I mean, just that's what I consider it to be. Like where games actually started to become like a legitimate field of entertainment. We're getting close, but all this fucking wankery over games from 1982 and 1980, I can't handle it. I can't handle it. Like if I met someone that was just sitting there with like a ponytail and like a man ponytail and sipping some chai tea, telling me how Pitfall is better than Uncharted 2 or Oblivion or something. I mean, I would just, I don't know. I'd lose my fucking mind. Anyways, so that's Pitfall. Needless to say, not one of the best games of all time, in my opinion. And next we go back to the arcade. Not for the last time. There's actually a lot of games on here that I associate with like the NES, but they're on here with the original platform being the arcade, which I didn't even know about. I did not know that Contra was originally on the arcade. So we might be looking at a bunch more arcade games, but I just think of them as NES games. So that could be interesting. But yeah, next is just definitely a old boomer arcade game again. One that I don't know if I've ever actually played. Maybe once. Anyways, my name is Mangg. This has been Mangg Plays the Best Games of All Time with Pitfall. I'll see you fine folks next time.